Prince Harry's bride-to-be got the seal of approval from a group of schoolchildren who engulfed her into an adoring hug during the couple's first visit to Wales. The red-headed royal cheekily encouraged the youngsters, telling them, "Let's all give Meghan a group hug," before the pupils descended on the laughing princess-in-waiting. Meghan mania saw royal supporters queuing outside Cardiff Castle from 6 a.m. waiting in the biting cold for the US-born actress and her besotted prince, with some even managing to steal a hug from her as she arrived. Miss Markle told supporters she was a super lucky woman as she and Prince Harry put on a touching display of affection as they toured the historic venue and a community centre nearby. A playful Harry was overheard praising Welsh singing, telling his fiancée, "You are only going to hear the best singing in Wales. At the Principality Stadium we have the best singing. People are in tune, which you can't say for most football stadiums." Meghan wrapped up against the biting cold in a black coat by Stella McCartney, with a mini Venice handbag in forest green by British leather goods company Demelier worth £295, and trousers by the Welsh fashion house, Hyatt Denim. And she was urged to join a group of party-loving Welsh girls for a wild hen party in Cardiff ahead of their big day in May, which she confessed would be a lot of fun. The couple toured Cardiff Castle before visiting a local school, where Prince Harry was filmed breaking out into dance, while Miss Markle played Jenga. The proud prince also encouraged a group of dancing youngsters to mob his bride-to-be, saying, "Let's all give Meghan a group hug." The couple were in the economically deprived area of Tremorfa, where they visited Star Hub, a community and leisure center which uses sport to engage young people and aid social development. Harry and Meghan were particularly keen to see the work of Street Games, which the prince has worked with previously, which works to make sport accessible to all young people, regardless of their social circumstances. The couple were met by hordes of screaming crowds, which the prince shook his head in shock on hearing. Inside they had a brief private meeting, before going into the gym, where a group of local schoolgirls from the Us Girls Project, set up to encourage women to take part in sport, are on exercise bikes. "How long have you been pedaling?" Harry asked the girls, who had been forced to pedal for several minutes while waiting for their arrival. "And yet you are all still smiling," said Meghan, who introduced herself to each and every one of them by name. "How much better is it to come here each evening instead of sitting at home playing on the PlayStation," she added. Afterwards, Mary Coffey, 13, from Willow High School said, "She was amazing, so easy to talk to, and so beautiful. There was a glow about her. And her teeth. I can't believe I was talking to someone who lives in Buckingham Palace." The couple then went in to see a group of youngsters playing table tennis. Meghan was given 2 bouquets of flowers by Kaden Williams, 10. "For me," she said, "how thoughtful of you. I love them." She also couldn't resist playing a game of Jenga, balancing wooden blocks on top of each other, with Kevin Chijuao, 12. "I love this game," she said. "You need so much patience for it. It teaches you patience too." Clutching her throat, her hand, she added, "It makes me so nervous just watching it." Lastly, she and Harry watched a group of children street dancing to songs including Boomerang and Despacito. The couple, particularly Meghan, were clearly entranced as they walked in, and Harry couldn't trying out a few moves of his own. Afterwards they chatted with the children, with Meghan and Harry roaring with laughter, when one boy shouted out, "Are you married yet?" Another little girl told him, "I'm going to be dancing at your wedding." "You're going to be dancing at my wedding?" said Harry. "Promise?" "Oh my gosh, you guys are so sweet," said Meghan. "Who's the best dancer in the room then?" asked Harry. "You practice in your bedroom. Do your friends come and do it too?" asked Meghan. As the children crowded round them, Harry told them, "Everyone give Meghan a group hug." "Oh, thank you," said Meghan as she hugged the children. The couple also bent down to chat to one little girl, Eloise, 7, who had to be led away from the dance crying because she was so overwhelmed. Harry, 33, has made a promise to his bride-to-be to undertake visits across the UK before their wedding, to give the actress a chance to see the country she will come to call home and meet its people. Hundreds of people were gathered outside the castle, including some who had been waiting in the cold for nearly 7 hours. They caught the 11.15 from London Paddington, which had been due into Cardiff at 1.22. But it was delayed by a track fault between Southall and Slough, and instead of arriving at the castle at 1.35 they turned up after 2.30. Their walkabout was the couple's first official visit to Wales, and their third official outing together since the announcement of their engagement. Well-wisher Jessica Phillips, 23, told Meghan, "It's great having a feminist in the royal family." Meghan thanked Miss Phillips, and, in an apparent reference to Prince Harry, added, "He's a feminist too." The first fan waiting to meet them was Jenna Quilter, 18, from Cregiau, who arrived at 6:30 a.m. She said, "It's fascinating that she's not the typical person you'd expect to become a future duchess, and it's just really interesting to see the public reaction to her. I'm a big fan of the royals, mainly the Duchess of Cambridge, but I adore Prince Harry. I think Harry and Meghan represent a more modern society, and it keeps some of the British traditions alive. I've got some roses for Meghan too." Abby Smith, visiting from Louisiana, added, "In America this is like a fairy tale. I think it's really cool that she's from the States and gets to experience the royal lifestyle as well." June Hawes, from Llandaff, brought Harry and Ms Markle a Welsh love spoon made from pewter to celebrate their upcoming wedding. The custom of carving and giving love spoons dates back centuries in Wales, with young men gifting them as a token of their affection. "It is engraved with a Welsh dragon, daffodils and wedding bells," Mrs Hawes said. "Prince Harry has always been special to the people who have lived through the Diana years, as I have. I just want to see him happy, and to see her. It is a great atmosphere here." Eleanor Davies, 63, from Haverfordwest, Pembrokeshire, said, "I've seen other members of the royal family before but not Harry. It is so exciting to have them in Wales."